Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a long night, especially with everything going on with auto. Good morning. So, I was, of course, listening to the scanner. Picked up this call. This is a gunshot wound call for 55th and Federal. 5520 to be exact. No, I have not heard anything more on auto because I left the house to come down to this one down here in Adams County, Lower Adams County. So, with any luck, they're going to drop that other charge on him. But heard this one come up over the radio. This one's gunshot wound. I believe the victim was transported to one of the local hospitals already by the time I got here. So I don't know the status of the victim. Yeah, they are. That they are, Bill. That makes you one too. So we don't have that many vehicles here at the moment. I believe they might have been chasing a suspect to the north of here, but I'm not going to that area. So I got this guy here with his cart. Let's get out of the headlight. There we go. And now we don't have the glare. How's that? And now the people start coming out. Oh, gee. Thanks. Look at this crap. Adams County pulling this crap on me. Can you believe this? You can turn off the light now. Can you believe this crap, guys? At least he turned it off. Seeing spots still, though. Imagine that, right? It's only the news media. I already did a stringer on this. I can't read my screen yet because my eyes are all spotted from that. He obviously isn't happy that I'm here recording. I got my orange vest on. This is a gunshot wound call, so I don't want mistaken for the suspect. I think that they said the person was wearing black. I got a black jacket type thing on. You can't have a powerful microphone though, because then it's that crosses the line to eavesdropping and things like that if it's too powerful. I still can't see very well because of their damn spotlight. But he did that shit on purpose because they've known I've been here for a while now because I've already recorded for the stringer. And now I started my stream for you guys. I can kind of see now. Bill Norwood. So gunshot wound is the call. So I don't know how long it's going to be here for this. But it's news, so I'm out here. Yeah, it's an RV park. How you doing? 69 Miami 95. We're at the Deluxe RV park and motel. Motel was on the north side of it, and the RV side's on this side. So somewhere back here in lot 44 is where this happened. It's a report of a gunshot wound. You know, when you get the alarm on your scanner, the high tone beep 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 beep, whatever it is, it's usually a weapon involved, is what those are. So those catch your attention pretty quick when you hear them. It was dead when I first got out here. Now everybody's come outside. So I don't know what the deal is here now. Why everybody's out here. But there was nobody out here but the cops when I got here. And the ambulance was already gone. These Adams County, they like interfering with recording like Denver does apparently. So, you know how that goes. We got car 45 here. That isn't the one that did that light to me though. It was this other car. See if I can see a car number on it. County Mounties. Yeah. It is the K9 unit, and it is number 071. Surprised he's not out there in the fields with the others, because I think they're up to the north off of 60th Avenue, right up the street here, to the northwest in a field looking for this guy. I think, but I'm not positive. I was getting multiple calls on the scanner. I have not heard any news on Otto. You guys know as much as I do on that. We passed what information we found on to you guys when we found it. So right now we only have this unit here, and I think this unit here is the only units that are here right now. But I imagine there will be more. We get your crime scene investigators coming in. No, you ain't getting that.
Okay. Is your request response?
I can't wait to see how they spin this. A welfare check turns into arresting him.
I'll be in row.
Alright, guys? That's some welfare check, right? Let's take away a dad from his kids. Do you guys ever watch streams and get frustrated because they don't read the screen on what you're saying? I don't know if you were in Justin's stream when I was trying to tell him the charges came up. Finally gave up and called him. I'm like, oh, I got his number, I'll call him. That was pretty frustrating though, when you try to tell something to the person that's hosting the stream and they're not paying any attention at all to the chat. So that gets frustrating. I'd go in closer on this one, except for the sign to my left says no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted, which means if I walk on there, I can be arrested for trespassing because it is posted.
I'll start the one. 36 more Jennifer. 36, 32, I'm in around 18 primary.
Yeah. Yeah, they searched all of his stuff. Over the guys that, well, he's under arrest now, we can search his stuff. That, you know, they're not gonna need a warrant because they arrested him. Yeah, when you're sitting and hosting it, it's more than annoying because, you know, they're at their home computer, then they're supposed to interact with the audience. But when they're not interacting, it's like, really? It's like shout it, you know, 20 times and it not get seen. And it's like banging your head on the wall.
You said they were just now in the driveway.
Alright, let's follow on so you can clarify the location, though.
They're not. They're pretty disconnected. They didn't want to be involved any further. They were unable to get a better description.
Okay.
I believe the scene's off to the left, but I can't really get a good bead on it to see it. So this sign right here prevents me from getting any closer. I try to. So that sign prevents me from getting in there close to where it's at. Oh, come on. Stupid thing. Close enough for right now, I guess. Good morning, Keith. Pardon me. So, I don't know if the guy's still in the truck that put the light on me or not. That wasn't very nice of them, was it? Oh, yeah, he's still in the vehicle. Hey, Old Buzzer Entertainment, how you doing? Well, Justin does real good at what he does, except he doesn't pay attention to his stream all the time to interact with people. So these guys keep looking at me.
Okay.
Well, sometimes there's action, sometimes they're not, but that's the way it is. But at least it's a decent call that I came to. It isn't some, you know, BS call or anything. So, What's new? Well, not much. I'm hoping they'll release auto without any charges after the BS they pulled. So, you know how it goes. Let's see, he's like, give me a ride. Look at this shit. He's gonna pretend to be SWAT. They don't want to be on camera no more. That's what it is. Oh, the scene might be deeper in there. Oh yeah, the scenes must be deeper in there, and I can't see all the way in there because it snakes around. That's why. There might be more vehicles back there that I don't know about. The hotel on the left blocks looking back that way, you know? So, we're on a little incline here.
What happened over here?
I heard there was a gunshot victim here.
Did anybody die?
I think they survived. I think they took him to the hospital. Yeah. That it is. Gated? Well, there was not really a gate, no. There is a fence up to my right, but it's not gated. But those signs, huh?
We can't even stop the violence out here.
Yeah. So I can't see the scene from here, the exact scene. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about crossing streams on that, Bill. I don't think your stream will make it over to mine. Or your cat stream. So these guys are camera shy, the cops are. So they went around the backside. I'm gonna see if I can find another way to see back there, guys. There might be another way to see back there. Let me take a look. So, this is their sign for their motel and RV park. Alright. Back there is the backside. And this will be the motel part. But I'm betting I won't be able to see through it. Yep, it's pretty much blocked off for this stuff here. So it's blocked off here. What about over here? See if I can see anything from over here. I kind of doubt it. Still the RV park though. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. There we are. Oh yeah, another one back here. And of course, lovely sign, right? So we found them. They can't hide forever, right? That's right. They're back here. I don't think there's another spot to see them. They're the corner. There's a corner right down here, but I don't think I can see across because the snake's through here. So the scene's down this side. That much I know now. I don't know what their numbers are, but I definitely can't go in there. We got a gunshot wound call for here. Auto's rest looks like a setup. It definitely looked weird. Especially with them putting him on his knees like that. you know. All right, we got a cat crossing our stream. This is for you, Bill. You see the cat? This cat is crossing the stream. Oh, he's hiding still underneath the car.
Within 32 meters of Violates.
She's not picking up. I called her 3 times, so I have that right.
You don't have to wait for the stream to be over unless that's how you're going to send it, or else I'll insisting. Of course, probably is. So,
Just for information, we don't have any history with her phone here.
so I think most of the officers went chasing the suspect to the north of here. That they went to like 60th and Federal and into a field there, which I'm really surprised they didn't have the canine unit over there.
6-4, building's cleared. Nothing seen on the inside. All doors were secured.
Yeah, if it was just a welfare check, yeah. Instead of, you know, get your hands up, get away from the truck crap, you know. So, definitely some weird stuff going on there. Of course, depends on if they knew if that was him or not. There's some people walking down there. Oh, yeah. Why would I give it out? Jeez. So, I don't know how many more vehicles are back there. There's at least 2 vehicles that I can see, maybe 3. 2 for sure back there. I think there's at least minimum of 3 back there at the moment. How are you doing, Blue Eyes? Any luck? This is my own stringer, by the way, that I created. I texted it in what the call was and told him I was on my way to shoot video of it. I've had brown eyes before. I don't know. Kinda doubt it. Yeah, you can create your own stringer. If there's not one out for it. Yes, I do, Jane. Plenty. I sleep plenty. At least try to. You can create your own stringer when you find something newsworthy. Create your video, upload it, title it, and everything. Oh, man. So I know I won't be able to sustain long. I'm not even going to try to sustain this stream for the whole time. I'm getting a new phone today, so that'll be fixed. Actually, no, I've not, Keith Anderson. Not yet. But you just gotta find the right story. Like this one. You know, this is a gunshot wound where somebody got shot. And that's news. So it could be that the TV stations will show up. Oh, I'm getting my Samsung S10e replaced on warranty because of my charge port. So it's costing me $5 to get it replaced on warranty. Just $5 is all it's taking to replace it under warranty, because it's not a damaged phone other than that port. The screen's good, everything else is good. It's in a otter case, so it's well protected all the time. So as long as I don't break it between now and the time I take it in, that's all it's going to cost me is the $5. I wish I could get a new phone for my regular phone though, that I make phone calls from, so that I can record with it too. I will eventually, when I can afford it. One of these days. Owning 4 cars in your driveway? Really? The Note 10? I think it is. The Note 10. Samsung Note 10. I believe that's the new one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but now I'm using an S10. Oh, there's the cat. There you go, Bill. Yeah, I have an Android Galaxy S10e instead of the Plus. I wish I had the Plus instead, but the E does very well too. You mentioned, can I get the wireless charger? You say, oh, I could, yes, but I went to T-Mobile and had them look at the phone and asked them, about it and whatnot. And when they said it's going to be $5 to replace it, I'm like, okay, I'll replace it.
Just for the Cordova, respond to the address here.
Did you see my cat, Bill? On one of my early streams, before I was doing auditing and stuff, I had a short video of my cat on my channel. I got her when she was just a little kitten. I saved her. She was living outdoors of my apartment complex, and she took a ride in the engine compartment of the neighbor's car to, how far was that anyway? Probably 5 miles away, and then back, riding the entire time in the engine compartment. And the lady driving it, she didn't realize it. She even got stopped for speeding, by the way, and she was hearing the meowing and didn't know where it came from. She survived. She did. She was on a spot underneath there that was wide enough that she didn't fall off, and she was able to hang on. So it took us 2 nights of trying to go out to catch her, because she was fast and knew some good hiding spots, and finally caught her and took her home. I haven't heard any updates. It's right now it's 4:24 a.m. here currently. So this scene could take a while. I haven't seen any more vehicles come in yet, but there is another entrance in the back way, by the way. I had been around the north side or the south side of this place, and I believe there's another way in. So they could be bringing vehicles in that way and you'd never see them. Good night, real sovereign citizens. I don't think he's joking. He lives in Leon Valley. I think they're serious about their trash there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you got a ticket over it, Daniel. They're real Nazis in that town, aren't they? The real son. They send drones to take pics. They don't even drive down the road anymore. They just drone them over the houses and then go out and give tickets. When was the Note released? The Galaxy Note, not the Notepad, Note. Not much going on at this scene. $3,000 ticket? What? How much they're wanting? Oh, $300. Okay. $300 is still excessive for a damn garbage can. Right, guys? That's Leon Valley for you. Have they put up swastikas downtown in their city hall yet? Never pay the ticket, sit it out for $200 a day. What? Get pretty expensive. So was the cans in the wrong spot before or after the trash was picked up? Because of that. I cannot go in there. If I go in there, they will arrest me. This is as good as tape does. Actually, this is worse than tape because this is private property and it's got no trespassing signs up, and they probably have permission to arrest anybody that they want to in here for trespassing without even going to them. Because of those signs. The cans are in your backyard. And they don't want them in your backyard? Is that it? Oh, hell. Ambulances? The ambulance was here and gone. ambulance was already gone before I even got here. So they use the drones to spy on people's backyards, is what they're doing, huh? That's some real Nazi work that they're doing there. They're using drones to spy on people's backyards to see if they're violating codes. Actually, I wonder if you can sue them over that. If you have like a privacy fence around your backyard and they're invading it with their drones. I do wonder about that. Yeah, the Note 10 launched August 7th. Yeah, that's their new one. You got an 8-foot fence? Oh, man. Ask a lawyer about that then. About them using drones to look over your fence to invade your privacy. And about suing them for invasion of privacy. It's definitely worth looking into. Yeah, most people only have 6-foot fences. Seems a little bit pixelated tonight, probably because I'm zoomed a little bit on it. Code is 8-foot in Neon Valley. So they say you can have privacy, but then they don't let you have privacy. Isn't that just mighty white of them, huh? Oh, man. I'd be protesting down at City Hall, except for they'd probably throw you in jail for it. Yeah, that's pretty much how they do it. Rob anybody they can to pay themselves. Civil asset forfeiture. When you're driving down the road with money and you got a few $1,000s in your pocket, they can take that stuff and say it's civil asset forfeiture. You're doing drugs or you're selling drugs or something. You know, and then you got to fight to get your money back, and it costs you more to get your money back than what they took. And that's what they count on, is that you're going to say, well, it's going to cost me $5,000 to get that $2,000 back. So they count on people not fighting it in court, because the burden in civil asset forfeiture falls on, not on them to prove anything, but on you at that point. So you have to prove where that money came from. Can't fly over people or roads, but they're the government, so they fly it over your houses. A full auction every month, yeah. They put fake car ads on Facebook? Really? That's kind of weird. So what do they get you for there? Pull you over when you go to purchase it? Do they take your money? Is that what you're saying? That they're doing is they'll steal your money as you go to buy a car? Yeah, civil asset forfeiture. And you have to prove that it's your money to get it back in court. And it costs a lot of money to do it. More than what they've taken usually. Some of the states got tired of all that crap and put laws down to prevent them from doing that, though. Yeah, it costs more money to get it back than what the amount that they took. Yeah. So they're trespassing as well, you're saying? Or they're saying under the guise of the law that they can do that on their official duties, that they can go checking on private property like that. Because they're not knocking on your door. That's what the general consensus is for them to get away with not trespassing, is to go up to your door and knock on it. I haven't heard anything about their chase going on for a suspect out in the field. So either they switched channels, or they gave up, or they caught the guy. I don't know what. The banks here. Yeah, I could believe that. That magic number, $10,000. But here's the problem with that, though, is you can prove where it came from. That it came from a bank rather than drug deals or something. So it's easier to actually get your money back when you can prove it that you picked it up from a bank. In some areas, it's worse than others for that. Like here in Denver or in Colorado, it isn't that bad. For a while here, we had people with a lot of cash on them that was not being seized, because when they made marijuana legal here in Colorado for recreational use and everything, they could not use the money for or put it into the banks, federal banks, Federal Reserve banks, well, any of the banks really, because it was drug money as far as the federal government was concerned. So they couldn't accept it if they knew that it came from a marijuana growing store or, dispensary store. So all of these dispensaries had large amounts of cash on hand and no way to handle it for safeguarding other than to have safes and security guards and whatnot. That's a good question. I don't know about that one for the drones. But for a while, they had no way to take care of their cash. And fortunately, Colorado isn't real big on civil asset forfeiture for cash like that, like in other parts of the country. Yep, they're in cash because they got lots of cash on hand. So they'd rather spend the cash at that point than lose it. You know, the other funny thing about that is when you're forced to do a cash business, it's hard for the government to keep track of it for tax purposes. And that's when they decided they better do something about that. So for tax purposes, so that they can keep track of how much the dispensaries are supposed to give them. Well, here you can actually use a credit card now on a lot of them. They fixed that issue with the banks, sorta, I guess. So can't have, you know, places with over $100,000 cash sitting around and make them targets. And there was dispensaries that were getting hit for their money. Yeah, that's a big issue when it's all cash. That makes it a high crime target because the cash and the drugs. I'm sorry, they call it medicine now. That's what they call it, at least for it being legal, because at that point they don't consider it drugs in the sense like street drugs. We're not getting much movement down there, are we, guys? Question is, how long do I want to stick around for this one since I can't even see the scene, huh? Yeah, Daniel?
There's no call on the record. Okay.
Good morning, Mama Cookie. That could be 69 Miami. I haven't gotten anything on text or anything. So on email maybe. Oh, you just found that out about Otto? Yeah, it's been going on all night for Otto. They didn't even have it listed for bond amount or anything. They're gonna probably make him go in front of a judge and miss his court for the city, which he has court today for the city. So I think they're intent on making him miss it because they'd probably be forced to drop the charges on him. So I don't know how far along his trial on that is at the present time. Actually, a lot of them did, Thomas Robinson. A lot of them did. It was actually required for the people to grow hemp up until, I don't know, Civil War era. Matter of fact, when it did get outlawed in the early 1900s here, and World War I and World War II came around, they had to set aside the law and grow hemp so that they had it for ropes for the war effort. So even though it was illegal, they had farmers growing it, hemp. I mean, it wasn't the smokable kind of marijuana, but they were still growing it. You've been trying to tell me for months? You mean months? Traffic's starting to pick up down here, so I'm hearing a lot more traffic going by as the morning moves along. See how my battery's doing. We're at 74%. We're good for a little bit. Definitely upset about the whole thing. I want to tell her to go kick that lady in the shins next time she sees him. Or her, I mean. Because she lied to her. Too close to the fence line? Oh man.
3610, actually, the address is going to be 11909 Lavinia Lane, Ashbury.
Hi, copy. I'll call you.
$10,000? Wow. That sucks. They were pressuring the ex into trying to sign papers. Thank God she didn't sign them. That means their case is going to be weak as hell. You know? Yes, Blue Eyes, I do. Matter of fact, I'd be asleep right now if I didn't hear this call on the radio. Oh yeah, they definitely, Child Protection Services definitely lies to take away kids. I think the Native Americans actually smoked it in their peace pipes. Either that or peyote. I don't know which. I wasn't around then.
Okay.
Peyote. Yeah. I don't know if that's true, Captain Caveman, because there was steam back then, if I remember right, when they first made them. So that would have meant coal with a boiler. Of course, I never researched the first vehicles that came out from Ford on an assembly line, what engine came in them, and all that. First ones are definitely steam. This seems boring. Nobody's moving out there. I can't see nothing. What the hell am I hearing? High-pitched whistle or something. That's weird. I can still hear it. Not complying with an officer. No, the failure to ID got dropped. Pissed off Marine. The failure to ID part got dropped. There was only 2 charges listed when I left instead of 3. Any gunshots here? Long before I got here. I mean, this is a gunshot wound call. Occasionally we see people walking by, but that's it. Let me see if I can see anything from over here. Nope, can't see anything from over to the right side of it. I could try to go around the corner, but I think it's all fenced where you can't see in. You guys want me to try to get another view? There's a cop that lied about getting shot? Really?
367 device pending.
Yeah, I'll take a walk and see what I can see.
600.
Ain't gonna hurt anything to look, right?
Residential.
Let's take a look here next door
Okay.
and see if this is part of it too. I think it is. You never know, I might be able to see something better, huh? So this is 5580 and that's well fenced there. So I don't think I'm going to be able to see anything. I should be able to tell just by stepping back here a little bit more. So this is private property here as well. This is a shithole that used to have a bunch of trailers on it. Yeah, I won't be able to see anything from this side. It's all fenced, double fence basically. You got the lower 6-foot fence and then the upper 6-foot fence up on the hill. So you're not going to see a dang thing over this side at all, even if I went around the corner on the street right there. So there's one of the cops, two of the cops right there. One cop here, one cop here. So 2 cops are leaving, so there's definitely a bunch of vehicles in there. Just couldn't see them. One of them was probably that stupid canine officer that had his light on me. Here comes another one. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they all clearing out. They are all clearing out. So the scene's over anyway for their investigation. Alright. So I went and moved spots too soon, apparently. Because the scene is over with for here. I don't know if it'll be on TV. I put in my footage. So, oh, he's got to sit there until the officer gets to her vehicle. So, that is 020. And I don't know about this other one. I didn't look at the other one. But they're going nice and slow to make sure that the officer gets in their vehicle safely. You know? And there goes the other one. So, the scene is cleared up now, guys. There is now probably no officers left here. What was that? No comment for press TF? Oh no, they get the story from calling in to the oh, they came up here. They're probably looking for my vehicle. You know? Here comes another one. Jeez. They're multiplying. See how many lanes of traffic they can block. Right? Now they're going to come over here for their powwow. Right? What do they got their lights on for? That's funny. So we'll sit here and watch them now. Piss them off. Right? So They're just waiting for me, it looks like. 3 officers here. Huh, they must have had an alarm or something here. Interesting. I didn't hear, oh, there's a person here. I didn't see him there. Yeah, I didn't see him there. That one's coming back. So, yeah, I didn't see that person sitting there. Here comes the other one, coming down the wrong way on the street. Where'd he go? There he is. He came down the wrong side of the street to get down here. So they searched him for weapons. And that guy's looking at me because I got a camera. And here I collapsed my stand already. It looks like a lady. What do you guys think? Is that a lady? Looks like a lady to me. I see boobs. What do you guys think? No, she wasn't bothering anybody, but she's sitting in the parking lot of a business. And they like bothering people sitting on private property that's closed. Oh, look, another one. So now we got 4 here for one person. One person. All right, I'm setting up my stand again. Jesus. Look at this. They're trying to block it. They are literally trying to block my shot now. So I can't see. How's that for fucked up, guys? That shit's intentional. He backed up. Watch him pull forward now. Yeah, see? Look at this shit. They're intentionally blocking me from seeing. Intentionally. They pull forward again. Hang on a second, let me get my stand the rest of the way set up. They are trying to block my view. That cop in that car is intentionally trying to block. They're doing a search of stuff right now. That's what they're trying to block, the search. This is Adams County Sheriff. They're doing a search and they got him. I can't tell if they got him in cuffs now or not. Let me see here. Look at this shit. Now they're doing their light. They're blocking me with their light now. They are intentionally blocking me with the light. He's following me with the spotlight, so I can't see. Officer, you're breaking the law by blocking my footage. He's following me with the spotlight, so I can't see it. Fuck you, officer. You can't do that. You're breaking the law. 16-21-128. Interfering with my filming of a police officer. You are breaking the law. Turn off your spotlight. They're laughing. Yeah. Give him a call, guys. Look at this shit. He's intentionally blocking me from filming what's going on over there. Intentionally. Now we're going to come over here. If they want to give me a hassle over jaywalking, they can't. That was car 071, the same one that did it to me earlier, by the way. The exact same officer. And then he drives off. What a dickhead. Car 071 is the one that was breaking the law, thinking that it's okay to break the law. There he comes back. Look at this shit. There he comes back. Some of them are leaving, yes. Did they ask to search you? Search your stuff? Huh? Did they ask to search your stuff? They did ask? You gave permission to search your stuff?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They're not supposed to.
I was concerned when they started putting their spotlight on my camera. Huh? Well, of course they were searching you for drugs. That doesn't mean they wouldn't plant some on you. I got very concerned when they put their spotlight on my camera so I couldn't see what was going on over here.
Yeah.
Didn't you see the guy putting the spotlight on me and me yelling at him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's when you should be concerned.
Why?
Why? Why would they want to blind a camera that's of them doing their job?
Oh,
They broke the law in doing that, by the way.
you did?
Yes, there's a law that prevents them from doing that. Huh? If they want to break the law doing that, they'd break the law planting drugs on you.
Are you a cop too?
Huh?
Are we still living on Maine?
I'm a journalist. Yeah.
Right.
There was a shooting over here across the street
When?
earlier, called in at 11 after 3. I've been here recording.
I didn't hear no gunshots.
There was one.
Do you know who it was?
No, I do not. I couldn't go on the property because it's marked no trespassing. I think it was a girl. I can't hear you. I do stringers. Stringer is video for the news channels, and then I have I have a channel on YouTube as well. We're live on it right now. Now you want to hide? What? We only have 48 people watching right now because it's early morning. But when the cops did that with their spotlight, I was very concerned that they were going to try to pull some crap, especially when there was that many cop cars here just for you.
I know.
And when they put a spotlight on me and blinded my camera intentionally over and over again, that's when I came up behind because I was concerned of what they were going to do. Because that's what they do.
Yeah, I was really wondering.
He actually broke the law in doing that. He did. There is a law protecting us for filming the police activity. And when he intentionally did that, he can't say he couldn't see me. Right?
I know.
Yeah. This nice bright orange vest in this well-lit street, by the way. They just love violating people's rights. So be careful out here because they will violate your rights without a second thought. I gotta change my camera. There we go. Now we're out of zoom. Okay. But as long as you're okay, have a good night. Alright guys, at least they didn't plan anything on her. It could have been worse. And it could have been the fact that I was here that saved her. You know? I'm betting there's a cop sitting around here waiting for me to leave, watching to see where I go for a vehicle. Alright, let me catch up on the chat for a minute. Yeah, I know I need a shave. Actually, I never really shave all the way. They said a supervisor's on the way. Oh hell no, there was not a supervisor on the way. You know damn well they're not going to send a supervisor out here. All the cops scattered like cockroaches that they are. Why did they let her stay on their property? Because that one's not marked no trespassing, guys. That one's just the frontage and the parking. That one's not marked. Unlike where the shooting happened, that's marked. So they can't really kick her off of it with nobody to say that she's trespassing without it marked, okay? So that's the difference between private property of stores. So without somebody to complain about it, they can't just take her, especially when they're on camera. You know? They might try it, but they wouldn't get away with it. So, but that was definitely some BS that they did. Again, I probably misquoted the law again. It probably wasn't a 16, it was probably a 13. I'll get it memorized and down pat before too long, as many times as it happens, right guys? They're probably sitting on one of these side streets waiting for me to get into my vehicle so they can pull me over and hassle me again. Near Port Huddle, yeah. I'm guessing they are. I'm guessing they're around here somewhere. Just a matter of where. I'm waiting for him to pop up to see. I don't see him though. Oh, that guy just did an illegal turn. And he don't care. I don't care either. So I'm going to stay live for a little bit, guys, while I get out of here. These Adams County cops are real tyrants, if you guys have noticed. The one the other night demanding my ID, ready to pull me out and put me in cuffs if I didn't give it to him. That one violated my rights without a blink of an eye, man. He doesn't understand reasonable, articulable suspicion. He thinks just because he has a suspicion, that makes it all right. He forgets the part of where the RIS has to be of a crime that has taken place, or is about to take place, or is taking place. So, even though I'm parked right here, these Adams County guys really suck. Let's put it that way. So I definitely need to make some complaints on some officers for Adams County. They're willing to violate people's rights at a drop of a pin. You know?
731, your CR is 7611, 7611.
Flashing blue light, interesting. I don't know what the flashing blue light is off to my left, but it doesn't look like it's a cop. Heh, no parking. Right out here on a public street, they have no parking. That's funny. Oh, look guys, you know what they have here? You remember the thing at Walmart? You remember the thing at Walmart? The cop thing? That's what that is. Right here in the parking lot of this auto store right here. That's what that is. They got a camera up right here, real close by. Interesting, huh? Big brother watching you. And that's at the parts store for... Which parts store is this? Advanced Auto Parts. I mean, I understand them at Walmart's, but at an Advanced Auto Parts? You know? Yeah, it's a camera. They aren't answering. I am not surprised. Not after they pull shit like that. They don't want to take complaints. They don't want to hear about somebody's rights being violated again. You know, they don't have body cameras, right? Adams County does not have body cameras at this point. And they're gonna hate it when they get them. Hold them accountable for their bullshit. Thank God there's more traffic out here than just me.
all need cameras. Body cams, dash cams, everything. You know what though? Even if you had a body camera on and a dash cam, it wouldn't show him doing that to somebody on the side of the street like that. Because they're pointed forward, and if he's facing forward, it doesn't show it. So doing shit like that, he'd still get away with probably, unless somebody complained. I believe I'm safely out of the area. I don't know if it's a district here. This is Adams County, not Denver. So I don't know if there's districts for Adams County. It's Adams County Sheriff, car number 71071. And you guys didn't make note of the time of when he did it. I mean, it's like 5:20 something right now. So however, whenever it happened, I'll have to figure it out for the time wise when I get home, I guess. Be nice if somebody bought my stringer that I created as well. That cop was definitely intentionally blocking me from filming with his vehicle at first and then his spotlight second. Oh, a cop was violating my rights again is what happened. Figure out the time on it. Good morning, everybody. For those of you who just joined in, unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream. I believe I'm safely out of there, and there's enough traffic out here that they won't be able to pick me out of all the traffic. At least that's what I'm hoping. I do thank you guys for the donations there. I couldn't see who did that at the time. Let me see if I can pull them up real quick. Super chats. There they are. Alright. That was... I still can't read it. Thomas, maybe £2. Thank you. And I did read the other one. Thank you for the donations. So definitely have complaints to make, don't I? Appreciate you guys' support. Thank you guys for trying to call them. And I'll see what I can do about doing complaints. By the way, tomorrow I get to go meet with the fire department about the firemen doing that to me. So I get to make a complaint on the firemen tomorrow. Sound like fun? I'll see about live streaming it. So I got to meet with the guy at, I think, 3 o'clock. Yeah. Fire engine 20. Yep, you focused on auto. When that got done with is when I heard the call and came out to this one. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to end it. You guys have a good morning.